Welcome to the Spokane City Council briefing session for December 12th. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Council President Beggs.
Here.
Councilmember Bingle.
Here.
Councilmember Cathcart.
Present.
Councilmember Kinnear.
Present.
Councilmember Stratton.
Here.
Councilmember Wilkerson.
Present.
Councilmember Zapone.
Here.
Let the record reflect that all council members are present.
All right, we technically have an advanced agenda for the 19th in case for some reason we don't pass the budget. But we just have the one item, which is continuation of the budget consideration. And I don't think we need any briefing on it, but is there a motion to adopt the advanced agenda as currently listed?
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, nay? Any abstentions?
Nay.
All right.
I've never said nay, so nay.
Okay. All right.
You've never said nay?
On the approval of the advanced agenda.
Okay.
That's a bingo square on the bingo card. Okay, excellent. The rest of you are behind.
Can I change my vote?
Yes.
Can we say maybe?
Abstain.
Well,
Abstain, yeah.
and just as an aside, as we learned from Steve Salvatore's celebration of life, if you 6-1, that earns you a fireball shot. So, all right, no further discussion. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, nay? Okay. All right, I guess we already did that twice. So, but in case you're watching, it's very likely that that meeting will be canceled. For tonight's agenda, there were a couple of things. Well, first, actually, let me just look and see if I'm missing anything.
I think we should all go to convention, was that? Yeah, in Olive Branch.
Okay, so the first thing was the ARPA SBO at page 10, ordinance C36347. We would need to suspend the rules to add that, and then there is a slight amendment as well. But is there a motion to suspend the rules for purposes of adjusting our agenda tonight?
Motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
All right, any discussion on suspending the rules? All right, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, nay? Any abstentions? All right, the rules are suspended. Is there a motion to add ordinance C36347?
So moved to add ordinance.
Second.
All right. Any discussion about adding the ordinance to the agenda?
Council President?
Yep.
What version are we adding? That's what I'm not clear on. The version that's printed in the packet, is that the version that we're
This
adding?
is the version we're adding at the moment.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the language here just didn't get updated. Is that what you're?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It's in the packet, not here. Just for those of you who might be following this, it says 6,800,000. It's actually 4,800,000 because 2 million of the ARPA is going to be added in the budget itself as opposed to the SBO for this year.
Well, I would just, in terms of discussion on adding it, I have some pretty strong heartburn over this section that's been added here about wastewater tax obligations. I've maintained that we shouldn't be balancing our budgets on the backs of our neighbors, and I'm not sure the mayor has the ability to waive this anyway, so it really just feels like a political message that we're doing here. So I have some pretty strong heartburn, and it's pretty frustrating, so.
I'm going to respond to that once, and then Councilmember Kinnear has her hand raised. So the intent of that is not to send a message to our neighbors. It is, we heard some tale from reporters questioning us that the mayor's office either had or was planning on signing an agreement without our consent about it. So that this is meant to protect from that. So this doesn't change the status quo. It's not intended. It's keep the status quo. We still don't have an agreement.
Okay. Well, I think that should be a separate action. I mean, I don't think we should, wrap that up into our kind of overall budget discussion, so.
Sure. Councilmember Kinnear.
It is the law. It's an ordinance. So it's not something that we're just making up. It's an ordinance that hasn't been enforced for all these years. And we're saying, no, enough. It needs to be enforced now.
Well, that's my point, is it's a political message. It's already the law, so why do we have to put it in here
Because
if
it's
it's
not being
already the law?
enforced. I mean, we're running out of, we've run out of action items and actions to have this be enforced. So I think this is a last-ditch attempt to say, we have to enforce this, because it's not being enforced right now, and it is the law.
Well, I think it's sending the wrong message to our neighbors, and I think we should be building better relationships with them than what this purports to do.
Okay, so the motion is to substitute the version that's in the packet, not the one that's printed here. All
Excuse
those-
me. Oh, sorry. We're on the motion to add the ordinance? Or are we
substitute.
substituting it?
We're
Okay.
substituting.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. No, we're not on the motion to substitute. We are on the motion to add the ordinance as printed in the packet.
Okay.
And then there's another motion coming.
Okay.
All those in favor of adding the ordinance, the item to the agenda for tonight indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, nay.
Nay.
2 nays, any abstentions? Okay, so it is added. And now I'm looking for a motion to substitute what I sent around earlier at the request of the Public Works Department that clarified that they can use ARPA money dollar for any dollars they write off or any dollars that they credit to an account, because they can do it either way, according to them. Is there a motion to substitute?
Motion to substitute.
Second.
Okay, any discussion about that?
That's just,
Oh, this
that's
is-
just
this is
offending
one we're
the,
Substituting.
to allow Public Works to spend the money for the delinquent accounts.
Yep.
Yes.
All those in favor of substituting indicate by saying aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed, nay? Any abstentions? All right. There's also item 23 on the consent agenda that I didn't notice right away, but has been brought to my attention. And so I'm looking for, this was presented at Urban Experience today. There's a motion to add item 23A and B to tonight's consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, nay? Any abstentions? All right, that is added. All right, now I have on the budget, on page 11, I'm looking for a motion to substitute for ordinance C36345, and we're substituting the items in the packet. Is that correct, Madam Clerk? Okay, so it's been emailed as well, but it's in the packet to use that.
Excuse me, and actually, the updated ordinance is in the packet also.
Okay,
And is the packet and the memo? I mean, the budget, and the memo and the updated version?
Correct, is in the packet.
so it's the whole packet.
But it's the whole
Correct.
thing?
It's the ordinance, the memo, the
And the
spreadsheet.
spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Okay,
so there's
that's
3
what the
items.
motion is.
The motion is to substitute all of those
Okay,
for what was filed earlier.
okay, I would, so moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right. Any discussion? All those in favor of substituting indicate by saying aye.
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 Aye. All those opposed, nay.
Nay.
Any abstentions? Okay, I heard 1 nay, so, okay. All right, and then the last thing on my list was, I'm not sure what the resolution number is on it, but it is the resolution on Camp Hope that we discussed at committee. Is that
2022-108.
108? So I'm looking for a motion to add that to tonight's agenda as last distributed. There have been some discussions about some further amendments, but
So moved.
Second.
any discussion about adding that item to the agenda?
I guess the language that we talked about, did any of that get changed?
It has not yet, but I just haven't had time since we last talked. So I'm still working on that. Any other discussion? All those in favor of adding Resolution 108 to tonight's agenda indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, nay.
Nay.
Okay. Any abstentions? All right. I heard one,
I'm sorry, I didn't
Were
speak
nay?
out loud. Nay, yeah.
2 nays. Okay, 5-2. That is added. And are there any other matters or items for tonight's legislative agenda? I will just note we are going to have some time for discussion on special considerations. People could bring amendments, but I'm encouraging people perhaps to wait until we have all the public feedback. But you can, of course, do what you want. But my anticipation is that people will talk about amendments that they might want to bring in the future and just kind of explain what they're thinking and those types of things. But that's just me. Councilmember Zepone,
I was going to withdraw my amendment.
okay, he's going to withdraw his amendment on the police mobile camera unit.
Yeah.
And with my assurance that I will not publicly criticize him for bringing an SBO if we bring
Yeah.
this crime-fighting tool in January with some more time.
Yeah,
Except-
the rationale was that was getting procedurally complicated, amending the 3 different amendments of the budget and stuff.
You're
So
not going to criticize him in public?
Yeah,
But what about the rest of us? We can
you
do-
may, I just told you, I gave him my assurance.
Okay, sorry.
Because he was like, you told me I couldn't do SBOs in January. I'm like, if you can avoid the procedural weirdness of doing amendments to 3 different documents on this thing, I will spend the time in January to talk about it.
yeah, so look for it in January, a crime-fighting camera.
Okay.
How does it fight it? That's what
All right. All right, so I think that's it. We're adjourned till 6 p.m., and we'll see you then.